Alex has learned a lot about money already. He learned that saving isn't hard because people are bad with money. It's hard because waiting is uncomfortable. He learned that patience takes practice. That time feels longer when you're young. And that the brain prefers rewards right now over rewards later. So Alex didn't just try harder. He built systems. He learned to wait 24 hours before unplanned spending. He learned to split his money into buckets, saving for the future, spending on purpose, and giving with intention. He learned that saving first makes patience easier, and that seeing progress makes waiting feel possible. And for a while, it worked. Saving felt calmer. Choices felt clearer. Waiting didn't feel quite so heavy anymore. But then one afternoon, Alex wasn't tempted by a deal. He wasn't excited about buying anything. He just felt off. And that's when Alex discovered something important. Sometimes we don't spend because we want something. Sometimes we spend because of how we feel. After school, Alex scrolled. Not because he needed anything, not because he had planned to buy, but because scrolling filled the silence. An ad appeared. It was new, fun, comforting. And suddenly, saving didn't feel like the problem anymore. Feeling off did.
I don't even really want it. I just don't want to feel like this.
That sentence explains spending more than any lesson ever could. Sometimes we spend because we want something, and sometimes we spend because we want to feel different. Less bored, less left out, less frustrated, less stressed. Spending creates a quick shift. It distracts, it comforts, it gives the brain something immediate to focus on. When emotions feel uncomfortable, the brain looks for fast relief. Spending becomes a shortcut to feeling better. The brain doesn't like discomfort. It looks for fast relief. Spending promises comfort now, while saving promises something later. And when emotions are loud, later feels too far away. So patience collapses, not because Alex forgot the rules, but because feelings took over. Buying snacks after a bad day. Ordering the item online just because you were bored. Spending because everyone else is. Upgrading a game because losing feels frustrating. These aren't bad moments. They're emotional moments. The systems ask Alex to wait, but strong emotions don't like waiting. When feelings are uncomfortable, waiting feels unbearable. That's when the urge to act gets louder than the plan. Spending starts to feel like the fastest way to make the feeling stop.
I know I'm supposed to wait, but I don't want to wait when I feel like this.
That honesty matters. Even good systems can wobble under emotion. Not because they're wrong or they don't work, but because emotions are strong. That's why emotional spending isn't about numbers. It's about awareness. There's one small skill that protects Alex here. It's not saying no. It's noticing and making slower decisions. Before spending, Alex pauses and asks, "What am I feeling right now?" That pause creates space, and space gives back control. Naming a feeling slows it down. Frustration softens. Impatience eases. The urge loses power. This is delayed gratification at the emotional level. Waiting becomes possible again. Parents may think that emotional spending means a lack of discipline. They worry habits are returning. They worry about regret later. But learning to notice emotions before acting on them is discipline. It's one of the most important kinds.
So it's not about the money, it's about how I'm feeling right before I spend it.
Exactly. Alex won't always get this right. He is human after all. Sometimes he'll spend anyway, and that's okay. Mistakes aren't failures, they're feedback. What matters is learning without shame, and it is better to learn earlier when the cost is small. Kids who learn this skill don't stop feeling emotions. They just stop letting emotions control them and their way of spending. That protects future choices, future confidence, future freedom. But there's one more piece Alex needs. Alex understands spending. Alex understands saving. And he understands emotions. This still leaves one big question. Why does money feel so valuable in the first place? What does it really represent? That answer changes everything.